am Venus Lau. I'm going to be taking you through a 20-minute kettlebell and flow workout today. We're going to get started with a quick mobility, and then we're going to get right into the workout. In the meantime, I'm going to let some people join us. Where are some of y'all from? Again, I am Coach Venus Lau. My Instagram on here is Venus2BFab. I'll type that here in the notes in case you're like, who is this person? Venus, the number 2, B-F-A-B. Post. And pin my comment. Okay, cool. Hi everyone, you guys ready? If you don't have a kettlebell, I'm about to take you through a 20-minute kettlebell and flow workout, right? Don't worry, we'll have some rest periods. We'll have time for you guys to ask some questions. If you don't have a kettlebell, use a dumbbell or any other weight that you might have. This will be a really fun flow. It's going to challenge some of your coordination, but full body. It's going to be a great full body workout, and I'm just excited to get started. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to start with one of my favorite ways to open up and get my body warmed up. Start in a half kneel position. All right, make sure the hip is over the knee. A lot of times people start and they're a little crunched up. Make sure that hip and knee is nice and stacked. From here, all you're going to do is place the back of your hands together. So thumbs are down. And I want you to reach back, curving around the spine, squeeze the back of your hands together. Then shift forward, open the hips, open the chest, turn those thumbs outward and squeeze your shoulder blades, looking up. And pulling back, squeeze the back of the hands together, curving around that spine. Inhale, open up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, get a nice hip stretch, squeeze that booty. If you want to give it an extra oomph, lift that back foot up. And back down, curving around, open up, curving around, open up, and curving round, open. And let's switch to the other side, right? And again, in that start position, make sure that hip is over the knee. You're not squunched up. I know a lot of us have been sitting a lot with this quarantine, so really make sure that we're nice in a nice neutral hip position before we start to rock back and forth. And tuck that back toe under so we can get some dorsiflexion in that foot. Back of the hands together, curving around the spine, squeeze the abs, reach like you're poking a hole with your fingertips. Open up the body, thumbs open up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, hips open, squeeze the booty. And again, close, open, close. If you're breathing in, breathe into your back, right? Or you can breathe out in this position. And open. Breathe in, or breathe out and squeeze. Remember, when you're squeezing and breathing, you want to inhale, when you're inhaling, to the open area, exhale to the closed areas, right? And let's do a couple more. Whew. Already feeling good right there, right? That's a nice quick way to open up the hips, the shoulders, the spine, all in one move. Okay, another really great way to warm up the body is this thing I like to call hydraulics. We're going to start in a beast position. So make sure that your knees are slightly in front of your hips, all right? And then you're gonna hover your knees an inch or 2 off the ground. And then I want you to let yourself sink into your shoulders and hips, then push the floor away with the shoulders and hips. Sink into the shoulders and hips, keeping the knees hovered. If you can't do this with your knees hovered, it's okay. The modification for beginners is keep your knees on the ground. And then push the floor away. Sink into the hips and knees, push the floor away, hovering those knees. Right? Sink into the hips and the shoulders, push the floor away. All right, Then let's go to the side. So if you've ever done a side sit through or kick through, this is a warm up. We're going to rotate to the side. Keep the knee hovered if you can. If you're a beginner, let that knee come to the floor, right? We're just doing a warm up right now. And I want you to sink into the shoulders and the hips. So you're going to sink, then you're going to push the floor away. Again, sink into it, push the floor away. We're just warming up those hips and shoulders at this side angle. Okay? Sink into it, push the floor away. Sink into it, push the floor away. All right, let's go to the other side. So we've started in that beast position. We're going to rotate, right? Either let the knee come to the floor or keep it over the ground hovered if you want a little bit more, okay? And again, we're going to sink into the shoulder and the hip, then we're going to push the floor away. Sink into the shoulder and hip, push the floor away. Sink, push, sink, push. One more time, sink, feel that shoulder, feel those hips, just hold the weight, then drive the floor away. All right, now we're going to warm up our backside because we're doing a full body workout today. Okay, so let's find a crab position, toes face that way, fingers face that way. And allow yourself to sink in the shoulders and sink into the hips. Then, with the hips and shoulders, push the floor away. Again, sink and push. Sink and push. Sink and push. One more time. Sink into the hips and shoulders, push the floor away. Okay. All right, we're going to get started into the workout now. We've got 4 moves we're going to do. All right, so the full workout. Here's a little clip of the whole workout. We're going to go into a dragon push-up. We're going to do some halos with side lunges. We're going to do froggers and swings, and we're going to do a reverse lunge and a row, all in one flow. But we're going to take each move one step at a time and practice each move first. Then we'll put that puzzle together as one full body flow so it feels super athletic in your body and you're feeling like you're super connected to not only your body but your mind as well. We want to do intentional movement. All right, so let's get started with move number 1. We're going to be doing an alternating dragon push-up with the kettlebell there to give us a little height and a little bit more range of motion in our shoulder. Okay, so I'm going to try to do it the best I can in this with what I've got for video. All right, so we're going to start with our arms really wide. Think of like doing a big Y, so wider than shoulder width. This is going to be really great for those of you who might have some shoulder issues because we're going to be rocking back and forth for those shoulders. And we're going to go really wide, straddling that kettlebell. And you're going to start in a loaded beast position. For some of you, you might want to keep your knees on the ground and start in a child's pose. Okay, so from the side, it looks like this. Knees are hovering, right? So if you've done yoga, knees are on the ground in that child's pose, right? So this is if you can hover those knees off the ground, butt to your heels, okay? Again, let's start again, wide with the arms in that loaded beast position. And I'm going to go to the left side. I'm going to go to the left side. The left foot goes on the outside of the left hand. Place my other hand on the kettlebell. Take the hand off and do a dragon push-up. All right, so if you can't do one arm, put 2 hands on the ground for support. Make sure your elbows don't flare out. Elbow should be over the kettlebell, right? Don't let the shoulder shrug up in your ear. Pull it down. What I like about this position is it allows us to get a range of motion that is beyond the regular push-up. And if you're doing it safely with support, you're actually doing good stuff for those joints. Okay, so in that dragon push-up, either 2 arm or 1 arm, place the hand back down, come back to start position. Nice and wide, knees are hovered. Other side. Step to the right, open up, push up. place the hand back down, back to start position. For some of you, you could do this without the kettlebell. And again, you can use a dumbbell as well. All right, and dragon push-up, back to start. Step, hand on top of kettlebell, dragon push-up with one arm or two arms. Step back to start. Let's finish one more. And take a breather. It is important to make sure you take a breather. I was actually having a great conversation with my friend Marcus. If you follow him on the Instagram, his name's Kettlebell Exercises. We talk all the time about how people are addicted to intensity and how all they want to do is work out, and not rest. It is important to rest between sets. The faster you recuperate, the more energy you can put in to that next set. So, let's do another set again. Let's do 5 on each side. Dragon push-up. Here we go. Start nice and wide. And step to one side, either one arm or two arm, dragon push-up. Back to start. Nice and wide, knees are hovered. Dragon push-up. And 2, dragon push-up. 2, dragon push-up. 3, 3. See if you can get that full range of motion. Place that hand back down. 4, 4. Last one. 5, 5. Woo. Quick little breather. All right, we're gonna learn the second move now. Did you guys feel that in your hips too? I mean, we all say a push-up is a chest exercise, but you should feel that in your core, you should feel that in your hips, right? Allow that shoulder to get that extra range of motion in a safe environment close to the ground, all right? I say rest, I'm just talking as I'm resting. There's no rest happening for me, guys. All right, we're gonna go into bottoms up into side lunge. Because this is going to be a flow, I'm gonna show you the start position from the last move we did, okay? So, it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna scooch back so I can fit in the camera. And we started here. All you're gonna do is you're gonna hop to your feet, grab the sides of the kettlebell. If this is a dumbbell, you'll grab the sides of the dumbbell. If it's a pillow, grab the sides of the pillow. All right? And from here, we're going to drive up through our legs and do a bottoms up clean. Then halo. So think of the angels. You're gonna draw a halo around your head like an angel, because I'm such an angel. And you're gonna think of that halo staying about headband height, right? So I went to the right side of my body, then I'm going to side lunge and bring the kettlebell to the right side of my body. Come back to center. Halo around the left side. Side lunge, bring the kettlebell to the left side of my body. Come back, place the kettlebell down, and back to that last start position of the last exercise, or end position, should I say. Okay? All right, here we go. And hop forward, grab the sides, clean. Halo into the right, back to center. Halo around, right? Make sure you're not moving the head around, the head is nice and tall, and side lunge to the left. Place it back down, hands to the floor, hop back. Again, hop, side, bottoms up, halo to the right, side lunge. Halo to the left, side lunge. Place it back down. Start position again. Hop, bottoms up, halo to the right, side lunge to the right, halo to the left, side lunge to the left. Bring it back down. Hands on the floor. Back to start. hop forward, bottoms up clean, meaning the bottom is up. Right halo, right side lunge. Left halo, left side lunge. Back down. One more. Hop forward. Bottoms up. Halo right. Side lunge. Halo left. Side lunge. Woo! Rest. All right. We got 2 more moves. This is a quick workout. I know I'm talking a lot. If you have a lot of experience, you want to just keep going, keep going. I want to make sure I'm explaining it for those of you who are like, I've never seen this before. I've never done this before. Give me a little bit more information. So that's what I'm doing. Okay, next exercise. We're going to go Frogger backwards, and yes, I mean like a Frogger to a swing. So the last exercise ended here. So we're going to start here. Place the kettlebell down. Put your hands on top. If this is a dumbbell, you'll be putting your hand on top of one dumbbell, right? Like so. Okay? Or you can hold with both of your hands on the dumbbell. You just have to get creative. There's no right or wrong as long as it feels good. Okay? And I'm going to drag my shoulders into the kettlebell. Hop backwards, Frogger. And swing. Come back forwards and stand. That's it. Down, hop back, swing. Hop forward, stand. Hop back, swing through the legs, drive through the floor. Hop forward, stand. Notice the kettlebell stays between my feet. Hop forward, I'm straddling it. Stand. Hop back, through the legs, drive. Hop forward, stand. Through the legs, drive. Let's do one more. Whew. Quick breather. When we're done, I'll give some time for you guys to ask questions. But right now I'm just taking you through this entire full body workout. Whew, this is real sweat. I am just sweaty like mess. Okay, we're gonna do a reverse lunge and row. The last exercise ended up with us here, okay? So again, this is a flow because we're gonna put all these 4 moves together as one full flow. And that's where your butt gets really super kicked, okay? So we ended here. We're gonna go reverse lunge, right? My right leg, I think it's a mirror here on the Instagram live. Right leg goes back, right arm. Row to the hip. Place it down, right? Switch sides. Row to the hip. Place it down. Switch sides. Row to the hip. Place it down. Switch sides. Switch. Row. Place it down. Switch the hand. Switch the legs. Row to the hip. Place it down. Switch the hands. Switch the hip. Row. Hands. Legs. Row. Hands. Legs. Good. So as I'm driving, you want to make sure that shoulder stays right over that kettlebell. Drive. So we're getting a core activation, right? We're getting those obliques working in a much more dynamic way. The legs have to stabilize and land. The core has to find power and that rotation, and your backside's rowing. It's full body. All right. You guys ready to put all those moves together? Hold on. I gotta take a sip of water. How's it going, everyone? Real sweat happening. We're about to do the full flow. 4 exercises, a lot of sweat. Oh God, here we go. All right. We're gonna start with an alternating dragon push-up, all right? Then we go into the halo to the side lunges. Then we're frog or backwards swing. Then reverse lunge row. This is also a great game for your brain. We want our brain and our body, our mind and our body to work. Of course, I point to here as if this isn't part of my body. But we want the mind and body to work as one. So coordination, remembering these moves. You just did all of them, right? Or maybe you're just watching me sweat my ass off. But you just did all of them, hypothetically. So your body knows it. Now, let's get that mind connected for intentional movement. Okay, here we go. Hopefully I have the right spacing for the camera. All right, nice and wide with the hands. Start in that loaded beast position. And dragon push-up. Back to start. Dragon push-up. Back to start. Hop forward, grab the sides, bottoms up, halo, to the right side lunge, halo, left side lunge, place it down, frogger backwards, swing, frogger forwards, stand, place it down, reverse lunge, row to the hip, switch the hands, switch the feet, row to the hip, place your hands on the ground, back to start. So we just did all 4 of those moves. Let's do it again. Right? I'm gonna go through it slowly, right? And load that beast. Go to a dragon lunge, push up. Back to loaded beast, dragon lunge, push up. Back to that start, hop forward. Grab the sides, bottoms up clean. Halo to the right, side lunge to the right. Halo to the left, side lunge to the left. Place it down, hands on top. Frogger backwards, swing. Frogger forwards, stand. Right leg back, pull to the hip. Switch the hands, switch the feet. Pull to the hip. Place the hands on the ground, back to start. And again, dragon lunge, push up. Right? Dragon push up. Hop to the feet. Bottoms up. Right halo, right lunge. Left halo. Left lunge. Place it down. Frogger back. Frogger forward. Stand. Place it down, reverse lunge. Row to the hip. Switch the hands, switch the feet. Row to the hip. Hands on the ground. Back to start. Dragon push-up. Loaded beast. Dragon push-up. Back. Hop forward. Grab the sides. Bottoms up, two-handed clean. Halo. To the right. Halo. Side lunge to the left. Place it down. Frogger backwards. Swing. Frogger forwards. Stand. Reverse lunge. Row to the hip. Switch the hands. Switch the feet. Row to the hip. Hands down. Back to start. Whew. Wow. Thought I was going to use my timer. I didn't. But I did it in rounds. Do the best you can to get these exercises in. Depending on what level you're at. If you look at my Instagram, I'm always saying 30-second rounds, 45-second rounds, 1-minute rounds. It depends on where you're at, and it depends on the weight you're using. Some people think the weight, they're like, oh, it's too easy. Just go heavier. Just go heavier. Because I'm talking, I'm using a 8-kilogram kettlebell. Right, it's a great one from Kettlebell Kings. Big shout out to them, they make great products. I use an 8K for this workout because I'm talking to camera. Normally I would use a 16K, but it's also because this is what I do for a living, right? Use the weight that challenges you. Use the weight where you know you can still have good form, but it hits that sweet spot, right? That sweet spot where you're like, wow, I don't know if I can get in those last 2 reps, but my body is safe. I know I'm not hunching my back. I know I'm not going into my default, right, positions that are hard on my body. Use the weight that's right for you. Everyone's different, and each position is going to be different. All right? So, thank you. My name is Venus Lau. That was just a quick 20-minute workout that you can turn into an hour-long workout, right? And there's so many fun things about that, so many different pieces. We literally moved our body in every single angle. So, get strong at every angle. My name is Coach Venus. If you want to follow me on the Instagrams, here's my handle, right there, Venus2BFab. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me. I have a subscription where I take people through step-by-step of kettlebell flows, body weight flows, suspension flows. It's venusfit.com or venusfit.vhx.tv. So any questions, shoot me a DM. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, Oxygen Magazine, for having me.